Food is emotions.
Yeah.
It's your excuse my language, emotion.
We're back again, episode 27 of the Black is the New Rich podcast. Today we got a very special guest. For one, it's our first athlete bodybuilder, and there's a lot of things to know when it comes to like just entrepreneurship and actually just taking care of your body, because I feel like they go hand in hand with each other. So I'm very excited for this episode, but I do not want to continue talking. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Greer. I've been in fitness for over 20 years. I was a pro athlete before that. And now I'm just here to spread the word of health and fitness and getting people our age, well, my age, 35 plus fit, and healthy, and especially entrepreneurs, right? Like, because we take ourselves for granted most. Yeah,
100%.
Right? Yeah,
100%. So obviously we go to the same gym, and I've been seeing you for a while, and the shape that you're in, because I don't know how old you are, but you know, like the shape that you're in is like impeccable. Like it's, then I went to your grandma, I'm like, what the heck? How does he stay in shape like this? And the transformations that you're doing is very impressive. I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
You know, so, but before we get into what's going on right now, how did this journey start? Let's take it back. Let's take it back even after. Did you do post-secondary, after high school? What was going on? Yeah,
this started actually, the dream started probably, I would say, ninth grade.
Ninth grade to
no, not bodybuilding. Like I just wanted to be an athlete.
Okay.
Right. I lived in a small town, and it's a blue collar town.
Yeah.
It's called Harrow, which is about 4 hours southwest of here and about 40 minutes south of Windsor.
Yeah. I never even heard of it.
Yeah. No, most people haven't. There's like 2,000 people.
Oh, geez.
One of the first black settled place in like from the Underground Railroad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So were there a lot of black people in your town? Okay. So you didn't feel like ostracized?
No. It's like lots. And like everyone's almost related.
Yeah.
Or somewhat related. Like, you know.
Small knit family town.
Yeah. So it's like Harrow, Amherstburg, Dresden. Like where like Uncle Tom's cabin is in Dresden. Oh. So it's all those little small like
history there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grew up there, and it was, I just watched people. I'm like, there's got to be a different way of life. Yeah. There has to be. I can't finish school, get a job in a factory. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. Especially knowing what's out there. Like I just knew there was more to life.
Yeah. Than just everyday 9 to 5 blue collar work.
I knew it. Like I felt it. And then when I started playing sports, I got pretty good at it. Yeah.
What was your first sport that you...
My first sport I fell in love with was basketball.
Oh, really? Okay, dope. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Basketball. That was my first love. Yeah. But it didn't come as easy as volleyball did.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're super athletic.
Yeah, I was physically gifted to that. Like I was just one of those things where people would practice and I would just show up.
And be good.
Yeah.
And be the man.
And I was like, oh, okay. Then I get used to it, and then you just do it, and recognition comes, praise comes. Yeah. And I said, okay, I'm gonna try and pursue this. Really? I'm gonna really push this. Yeah. And my grades were really crap. Yeah. Really crap.
Yeah. How did you get into? Did you do post-secondary?
I went to Algonquin College for a year.
I used to play against them. Yeah. And then Sault Ste. Marie, right?
Ottawa.
Yes, Algonquin. Yeah.
And then I went to Humber.
Okay.
For a couple of years. And
you played volleyball there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just said, okay, it's kind of easy.
Yeah.
I didn't have the grades to get into university because I had a daughter when I was 20.
Oh shoot, so early.
So I was all over the place. So I was, okay, what can I do? The bare minimum. Yeah. College, I can do that. I can get into grades with that. Yeah. So I played and it was easy. I was like, okay, all right, screw it. I don't want to go to university. I'm just going to try and push. So I took myself I lived in Toronto at this point, and I was on the East End, and I take the bus every day to the computer lab, because back then we had computer labs.
Yeah, right? Even I remember. Yeah, cool.
So I had to go every morning, and I was just looking up pro volleyball leagues.
Sick. Wow.
I think I emailed every pro team. Yeah. Literally every pro team.
Overseas or?
Overseas, yeah. Europe. Because there's nothing here. Yeah. There's a small league in the US just started like about a year and a half ago. Yeah. But there, I was like, I just wanted to change. I knew I could do it. I believed in myself like crazy.
Yeah.
So I just searched every morning, get up, go. I started in like England, Paris,
recruiting like
Switzerland, myself, man, just self-promotion.
Yeah.
If there was Instagram back then.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier.
And then trying to figure out the language.
Yeah.
People didn't respond because they'd send me messages back in different language.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I don't know what the hell that says. So I just find someone at the school that could, what does this say?
Yeah.
And they said they're not interested. They're only allowed like 2 or 3 international players. Mm-hmm. So, okay. So I finally found a team in Switzerland. Mm-hmm. And they flew me out and I tried out and I made it.
Wow. That's crazy.
I know. And I was like, okay, oh my God, what do I do
Getting
now?
paid to play volleyball
now. I was like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And that didn't last very long because the knees went.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Came back. Finished off school.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not done. There's more gas in the tank.
Yeah.
So I went to Australia.
To play?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, same thing.
Yeah.
Found a team. I just everyone emailed every single. And I wanted to be somewhere it was warm.
Yeah. Australia.
Yeah. Switzerland was cold as shit.
Yeah.
It's like here, but I think it's more windy because you're in the mountains. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like I lived in like it's called Baden. And it's like almost like a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So every day was
you're
like
feeling that. Yeah.
It's brutal. So went to Australia, played there, and it's fantastic. Then you get to a point where like, okay, well, I can probably make more money.
Oh, true. The money wasn't
back home. My daughter's getting older.
Yeah.
She had resentment towards me already.
Yeah.
Right. She's like, you chose this over me. You chose this. Well, I didn't choose it. It's like, it was a really, really tough.
Yeah. And you're still figuring yourself out because you're young too.
Yeah,
like 20 to have a child. Like you want to pursue what you love, but also as a young man, I can't even imagine like, okay, I have to be a father now too.
Yeah.
So
that was the hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, I'm just going to go back home. And then kind of came home and got that relationship going. But then I came home and I was like, okay, I gotta do something now. I really love fitness. I love the training for the sport. I loved it. Yeah. So I started doing that, athletes. And then I said, okay, well, I'd rather just do general fitness now. Mm-hmm. Make some transformations, watch people lose some weight. Yeah. And
personal training?
Yeah. 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 And then I got into that and history.
Yeah. Jeez.
Right? Well, bodybuilding came in and then that's a whole nother gaggle of story. Yeah.
But so how long have you done the bodybuilding thing for?
Since 2011.
And you're still competing to this day?
Still competing, yeah. 45 years old. Still competing. I got a show next weekend.
Oh, wow. How do you feel?
I feel actually good.
Okay,
I feel really good considering the last show I was in.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, I feel really good. I made some changes. And again, it's so subjective. Yeah. I can just bring the best of me.
Yeah, fair.
That's all I can do, right?
So with bodybuilding, right, I don't really know much about it, but obviously there's so many myths around it, misconceptions. Yeah. You hear that it's not healthy. You hear like the steroid type of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Like what's going on there? Like, is it a healthy thing to do or like how does it work?
So it is healthy, but coming down the stretch, it becomes unhealthy.
Okay, like the last bit before your show.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really unhealthy.
Yeah. In what ways?
Just the lack of nutrition. Yeah. The steroids. Yeah. All the small things that go into it. Yeah. That is never talked about, but like people ask me questions and I'm open to talk about it because
it goes on.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm nothing to hide. Like, judge me if you want to. Yeah. I'm going to do me and it is what it is. Right? Yeah. But it's healthy. But like when you're leaning into it, like all year you live like very healthy because you eat all your macronutrients, but you eat everything good. But that last little bit when you're trying to cut back, get that last little bit of body fat off, it gets rough. Yeah. Yeah. It gets really rough. Yeah. And you eat like 1,200 calories a day.
Oh, 1,200 for your size
too.
Yeah.
It gets hard. But I love it.
How long do you train for, like for an event or competition? 12
to 16 weeks. It all depends on how much fun eating and stuff you have leading up to it. I like to stay small because I hate doing all the cardio and all the extra work. I just want to do, like right now I'm in a point where I want to compete, so I'll make sure I don't go insanely crazy with the food, like pizza, burgers, and so I'll say, I'm not going to eat that because it just means more of this later.
Okay, true.
Right, more
work,
cardio, more lifting, more, and again at this age, my joints can't hold up.
Yeah.
Right, so I got to be smart.
Okay.
Be healthy.
Yeah.
And do the best I can.
Yeah. Okay, dope. So I was actually reading someone else's post. I forgot his name. His name is like Mike something. He actually has a podcast, and I believe he's around 43. And in his comments, people were like, "You can't be powerlifting at that age." But he's like, "Relax, I know what I'm doing."
Yeah.
How does that work? How do you feel about that at your age now?
I think it's totally possible. You have to have a reality check.
Okay.
Right, you're not going to be 45 lifting the same as 25.
True.
Right, but people do, like that Ronnie Coleman special, like, and he's handicapped, and like he's in his 50s, maybe 60s, early 60s.
Was that a police? He was a police officer too. Yeah, I've seen that.
Barely walk.
He can barely walk.
Yeah, so it's
like he's really in bad shape.
And you ask him, like, the videos, like I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, it was his passion.
You got to give the guy love for that, because he said, I'd rather do this fullest than kind of go halfway
later on.
Yeah, and like, so he's paying for it now. Yeah, which I would hate to be in that situation. Yeah, I would never go that way, because I want to be able to walk. Yeah. And still exercise into my 60s, 70s, however long I have. Yeah. Right. And to be healthy and have a nice life with my family. And yes. I don't want to be, bedridden or in a wheelchair. Yeah. I don't want to do that. So, but going back to your question, you can do it. Just keep yourself in check. Okay. Right. Because we're more subjective to injury the older we get. Yeah. The young guys can throw that weight around. Yeah. I remember back in the day, you throw that stuff around like no, but now I'm like, oh, my elbows. Yeah. My knee. Yeah. Right. We get old. It's a real hard pill to swallow as it starts happening. Yeah. But you realize, okay, it's transition. That's what it is. And now it's like, okay, train smarter, not harder. Yeah. True. Yeah.
So I was going through your Instagram, and this post really was intriguing. It was, you posted how for years you've been coming in like first place, second places, and the last competition you came in dead last. I want to know your mindset when you came dead last, and how you overcame that, because ultimately I think that's a sweet spot for winning in life.
That's huge. I went in confident. I felt like, I could probably, I'm looking at the guys backstage, considering my competitive history. Yeah. Ego kicks in, but not necessarily ego where I was confident, that fine line. Yeah. And when you go out there, they call you individually, they line you up with other people to compare you. Yeah. And the first place person or first, second, they're usually stay in the center. Okay. I kept getting pushed to the outside.
Shit. So you knew, you felt it.
I was like, oh, what's going on here? I'm looking, but I can't look too long. I gotta keep looking forward. Yeah. And when they said, okay, guys, see you later, like see for the next evening part of the show. Yeah. I walked off. I'm like,
what's going on?
Whoa. Like instant, like frustration, instant, they gotta be crazy. Yeah. Instant, this can't be true. This it's gotta be politics. Yeah. And
like pointing the finger kind of thing. First reactions.
Yeah. And I'm just walking back to my hotel room, and I was like, wow, this has never happened before. This is never
first time.
Yeah. Except for when I was in the amateurs, when I was either too big for the class. Yeah. So I got last place. Yeah. But I was okay with that because I knew, I still look amazing. But this was these are my peers. Yeah. And they kicked my ass. And I'm walking, I get to my room, and I instantly wanted to just be pissed. Mm-hmm. And then I said, okay, so let me think about where the judges are looking from. What they see. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I could have changed this. Because instantly they put the photos up on NPC News.
Yeah.
So I looked at it. I'm like, I didn't look the best.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. So you start to realize.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't. Then I start putting I take my phone, I screenshot it, compare me to this guy, front and back.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to find something.
Yeah.
And to accept that defeat was bittersweet because for a long time I never really lost. Like I lost.
Yeah.
Like I really lost.
And it was not your fault, but like
it wasn't my fault.
It was just
there was
people better.
11 guys better.
Yeah.
And it's not that I wasn't good. I was still good.
Yeah.
Anybody on the street would die to look like I looked.
Yeah, yeah. Even now.
Right?
Yeah.
But to swallow the ego and understand that I don't have to win. It's not my thing. I'm not a winner.
Yeah.
I'm a competitor.
Ooh. I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
I can win. I can lose any day of the week. It's.
But you competed.
Yeah. And I brought my best. And the one thing I noticed, like all the shows I was in, I've been in over 100 shows.
Jeez.
I remember being in that first top 3, walking off stage, not acknowledging the guys that were below. And to be one of those guys and watch them walk off.
Yeah.
Was like, wow.
It's a humbling experience.
So I remember saying, I'll never walk off stage again without going to see those guys that put their blood, sweat, tears, all their effort into it, shaking their hands saying, congratulations, you're here, you did well, you're competing at the top level.
Wow. Yeah. Like
I'll always now 1000% go see those guys.
Yeah.
Just shake their hand. Cause it's like you sit there going, who am I? What did I do? No one even remembers me.
Yeah.
I'm so not memorable.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, ooh, and then you walk back, you grab your stuff. No one's saying congratulations. No one's like presenting you anything. No one's taking your photo.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to that. People take your photo and pose with me. And it's like, I would walk back like a loser.
Yeah.
But I was.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to make these changes. And there's a show in 7 weeks. I'm going to
do your best,
regroup and do it again. And if I get last place again, there's obviously a lesson.
Yeah.
Because I remember saying, when I get last place, I'll know I got to retire. But I don't look like I need to retire yet. So the perception I had of how I should look versus changes. How it really is a little different. It's not the same as what I thought it would be to get to that point where athletes, okay, they're not doing the same. They're trying to retire. But no, it's like, no, like I just wasn't my best. Yeah. Or I could have been my best. Oh, well, no, like who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But it was humbling and inspiring, and to get home, put my training clothes on, hit the gym again.
And do it all over again.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
That's a lesson right there.
Yeah, I felt different. I felt almost like rejuvenated, gratitude. Because I don't have to work out, I get to work out. Yeah. Right? I don't have to redeem myself, I get to redeem myself. True. Right? Like all these things that are just, we tell ourselves, and once you get your ego in check and where you are as, I'm one of how many thousand pro competitors. Yeah. I'm one of them. I'm not special. Yeah. I'm special to my small network of family, friends. Yeah. But in that scheme, I'm nobody. Yeah. So I'm going to be treated until I bring something special. Mm-hmm. That's just who I am. Mm-hmm. And I'm cool with that. That was such a cool feeling. Like, I don't want to feel it again. Right? But I'm so glad I got a chance to actually sit there with that dark cloud.
Yeah. That was a chance to learn.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
So coming last place the last time, right? And obviously you had a preconception of, if I get to last, I'm going to retire. So now that you've actually done it, what's your new retirement rubric?
I don't really see one until
the wheels fall off.
Like I see, like my body has to show significant age.
True.
Then I'll call it.
Yeah.
But like I always say, from here up, I'm 45. Here down, I could pass for 28, easily. 29, 30. Right. So I see like the skin sag or I'll be okay. Yeah. Unless like an injury or like I lose it. Like I don't feel like doing it anymore because it's such a commitment to your entire life. Like my entire life is focused around that. Yeah. Like everything I do all day, planning my summer, planning this, vacations. It's literally, because it's meal to meal, workout to workout. It's literally everything. It's not like when I played volleyball, I could go and drink beers and eat pizza, get up, train the next day, because I'm not judged on my physique. I'm judged on my skills. This is your judge on your physique, so everything has to be
calculated.
Just so. Yeah. So, unless I lose that, like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. Then I'll call it.
Okay, dope. So obviously, you being an athlete, I feel like, and I've been an athlete before, is that we have to fight through motivation, because I feel like motivation is actually BS.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It is.
How do you fight through motivation when it wears off?
Well, I never take on anything seriously unless I'm truly inspired.
Interesting. Purposeful.
Because when you're inspired by something, it doesn't matter what you go through. You will see your way through what you got to do. Motivation is kind of like, okay, well, I'm happy when everything's going great. It's not going so great right now. Yeah. Like if I was motivated to compete, I would have quit.
True.
But I'm inspired to do my best, to prove myself, to show myself I can do this, not show anybody else, because I have my own little barometer of success. Yeah. So, I always say, okay, if I'm inspired by this, I'll do it. Like even trying to pick I'm looking for something next I'm going to do. Like I want to train clients. I'll probably train clients forever. Yeah. But I want to find something else that I want to do outside of fitness or outside of, I always want to be around people, help people.
Community guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Yeah. But I want to be inspired. I want to inspire other people. I want to motivate them, because motivation, like, it wears off. Yeah, 100%. It really does. It really does. Like it could last 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So how I choose to get through that when I'm kind of losing it, I think of my why.
Your why. That's it. That's the one.
I think of my why. Like, why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? And like, what do I get out of this? Like feeling wise, because again, it's all about stacking the little wins in life. Yeah. The moments of when you actually inspire yourself, right? When you look back, like, wow, I actually did that. Holy shit, I did this. Yeah. And you're like, okay, well, wow, I'm proud of myself. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So my thing is like, just is what's going to inspire me to do the next thing. That's why it's hard for me to try new things, because like, well, I'm motivated to try that, but I don't really feel that little bit of inspiration to want to keep doing it, or I'll try. Yeah. So yeah, that's just inspiration.
Okay, dope. Well, speaking of inspiration, another thing on your page that inspired me when I seen, obviously you personal train, and I'm seeing these transformations of older men. Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, it's better shape than I am right now. Yeah. And I work out, Yeah. So speak on that. Like, why do you choose men over 35, and what is it about that age group?
I used to do everybody. Yeah. Like all ages, competitors. And then I'm able to relate to my peers, men.
True.
Easier. True. Right? Because I can speak on their families. I can speak on what they're doing. And right now, guys don't have a lot of guys that kind of dig in their kitchen.
It's true.
Right? Like, okay, talk to me. Like,
what's going on?
Tell me this. Like, it's always like, okay, yeah, I'm good, bro, whatever. And we just move on.
Yeah.
And I'll stop. No, stop.
What's really going on?
What's up?
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on. And then like almost like breaking them down emotionally, because we all have emotion. And guys, we just tend to hide it better.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Covered up with things like, cars and clothes and girls, and we cover it up.
Yeah.
Right. So I try to like, who's the person in there that
needs help,
that messaged me? There's obviously something.
Yeah.
You may be uncomfortable right now because you're failing at the diet, you're failing at the training, you're canceling workouts. Sometimes we self-sabotage, but guys tend to we cover it up, we mask it. We don't necessarily always give our real reason on why we're doing shit.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like that, taking that moment to crack them, see what's really going on, and then create the workout and the new direction of the training to fit
their lifestyle
where they are.
Oh, true. Emotionally too.
Yeah. Like it's funny when you watch some of these guys that come in and like they're super, they come in and they're like, I ate, suit on, looking a certain way, hair done perfect, teeth, Jesus, white as ever.
Yeah.
And like they show up, but they're not showing up. A version of themselves are showing up. Who they want me to believe they are. Is showing up.
Yeah, but you're seeing the inside.
Yeah, until they actually get to a point where it's like start peeling away the layers.
Yeah.
Peeling away. Okay, well, why? It's like that. What? That's the 7 whys. Then you get someone's real answer.
Yeah.
Like why? Well, okay, well, why? Well, why? Then you finally reveal this like 16-year-old boy,
inner child,
right? That just wants like acceptance and the thing. So he built his life around, okay, so if I do this,
I should be accepted.
I should have this. But when you take away all vices, like fitness is the one thing you can't pay for.
Yeah.
Right, but you have to remove your vices, and those vices are things we do every day to make us forget our own shit.
Yeah.
And this is the one thing that's like you're now open to, wow, I have to actually hit this head on.
Yeah.
Oh no. And like guys, we hit it hard and it's like, oh, okay, wow. Well, I'm going to miss work. I can't miss work because now I'm going to lose money. If I lose money, I'm going to lose notoriety.
Yeah.
Or this. It never comes down to really like sometimes family, which we think it does, but it really does. It comes down to who they believe themselves to be. And watching them like just spiral out of control, and then like just talking to them. Yeah. Talking to them. And then sharing, like I share tons of videos with my clients, like inspirational videos, and
it's almost like you're a therapist too, right?
Yeah, like I want to inspire them.
Yeah.
Right? So share things, just watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just like, I watch it. Okay, and I'll ask them a question. Okay, what'd you like about this part?
Yeah.
And they ghost me.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like watch it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I send videos to people that I know that, because I spend hours with them, that will resonate with them. So I say, okay, watch this. Let's watch it all the way. Trust me.
Yeah.
You will take a lot from this. Because when I train, I listen to all kinds of stuff. Like I don't listen to music. So when I come across things, I'll just YouTube share it. And some of these guys, it's like, okay, just watch it, please. I'm not a chick. I don't need that shit. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Trust me, you do.
Yeah.
This is why you're still stuck in the same place you've been for 3 months, because you're scared to open up to who you are. Like
be vulnerable.
Yeah. You're scared. You're totally scared. Just do it. Trust me. Just watch it.
Yeah.
And then they'll send me, okay, I really like that. I like that. And then all of a sudden they'll send me like 100 things about the video. I'm like, whoa, you did watch it.
Crack them. Yeah.
You did watch it. Good for you. So now let's implement this in your new life, your training, your life, to get you where you got to go. right? And then watch these guys like completely change to different men.
Yeah, because
it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Those before and after pictures, I was like, holy smokes.
It's the best. I think I have the best job for sure.
Yeah.
Because you have people, and if you're a shitty person, then you can actually fuck someone up pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have them like vulnerable, trusting you, and weight loss is it's physical is nothing.
It's the mindset.
It's the people say abs are made in the kitchen. No, they're not. They're made in your head and your heart first. You got to believe you can do it.
Yeah.
And then you go to that.
Okay.
Like it's not like what people believe. Okay, well, I'll go in the kitchen and make all this chicken. Yeah. Okay, after that 6th meal of chicken, what's going to keep you going?
Yeah.
Right? You got to believe it. You got to feel it, understand it, wrap your brain around it. And then it gets easier. It's not as bad. It's awful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the acceptance of it is easier. And you say, okay, it's a means to an end. I'm gonna do this. So that's that's just getting into guys' hearts, heads, and showing them that like what they've done so far got them in that position.
True.
So now if you want to live this life, you got to kind of kill that person and be this new person.
Yeah.
You got to live a fit life. You got to live like, even when I say fit, I mean like mentally as well. Right? You can't do all these things. Wait, to be lazy, to not give their kids attention, to all that stuff. It all ties together, and it's never ever talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you mentioned like diet and food and stuff. What are some foods to like even stay away from if you want to be physically fit and make that transformation? I would definitely say, and it's hard for people, sugar, the juices, the Gatorades.
Like people have all this, like the juices.
Yeah.
Natural sugar, still sugar.
Yeah.
But again, from juices, you get a lot of nutrients from it.
True.
Which is great.
True.
Again, it's in moderation. Processed foods. Even like the boxed chicken breasts you buy at the store.
Yeah. Stay away. It's
not real chicken. You can look at the texture of it.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you tear a chicken breast apart, you can see the lines, the layers. And you tear that apart, it's like clumpy.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's 22% chicken. Okay, well, what's the rest made of?
Yeah.
Right? So processed stuff, sugar, alcohol in moderation. Like I have drinks here and there.
Yeah.
Mainly that is sugar's like the thing.
Yeah.
Sugar is
that will pack on the weight.
Dude, wow. Because it's like, so like you eat the sugar, blood sugar goes high, insulin goes high.
Yeah.
When it drops, the only way to get it back up is have more.
Yeah. Oh, geez. And you don't want to do that.
And have more.
Yeah.
And have more. Yeah. And have more. And next thing you know, the weight piles on.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that, like, even like the sugary cereal, even some of the pre-workout drinks have sugar in them. They go, I'm going to the gym, workout. Yeah, you're going to burn it off, but you're still stimulating your insulin levels, so they're going to drop. So what are you going to do? You're going to want sugar. So your body knows where it gets sugar from. Our bodies know. That's why we have cravings.
More. Yes.
We're not stupid. Our bodies aren't stupid. We have cravings. We're not craving chicken nuggets.
Yeah. It's a sugar.
Your body wants something in that carbohydrate because it wants that fix.
Yeah.
It's chasing that feeling. I always say to my clients, so do you like the food, or are you chasing the feeling that the food gives you?
Ooh.
Like, what do you want? So you have to now reverse engineer all that. Like, do you want the food? Like, because you want that, or you want the feeling of the food gives you when you're
done. So it's like a food high.
Yeah. Like, do you want the food high? Then just say you want the food high.
Yeah.
So you can chase the food high with something else, but it's that, like, it's serotonin boost. Like, we chase it.
Yeah.
We chase it all day because we all want to feel good.
Yeah.
I'm on a rough day. I need this.
Yeah.
I've been good. I've been dieting all week. I've been good. I need to have this. It's your body release. Okay, it needs this dopamine hit.
Yeah.
It needs it. So what we'll do is I'll have this.
How do you subtract that when it comes, like, for example, like, do you replace that with something else, or how do you fight those urges?
There's loads of sugar-free things, but even still at the same time, the sugar-free things, your body still can react to the sugar-free the same.
Okay.
Right? So it's just, you just got to go cold turkey. You really have to.
Yeah.
Right? And get control of your emotions.
Yes. Because that's what it stems down from.
It does. Like, I've been talking for so long. Food is emotions.
Yeah.
It's your fucking, excuse my language, emotion.
Yeah.
It really is emotional.
Yeah.
Like, food is so emotional that if you get control of your emotion, you can diet, you can live a healthier life, because now you're not looking for that food to give you the fix of what you're chasing for.
True.
Like, you want this, you want that. So you have to be able to now differentiate eating from how you feel.
Because really, we're supposed to eat for a nutritional value.
We're the only beast in the world that eats for our emotions.
Yeah.
And we're only species that overeats.
Yeah.
Every animal eats to their suffice, and then they move on.
Yeah.
We just eat and eat, and it's not for food; it's for our emotions.
Yes.
Because we're constant. It's like, taking cocaine or crack. It's like you're chasing that high. You're chasing so they keep eating because they want that serotonin burst, that dopamine burst to make them feel good, but they don't get it, so they keep going.
Yeah.
And they keep going.
And it gets worse.
They keep going. Then you get, the weight comes on, and that's why I see so many depressed people overweight, because they're looking for food to give them that fix. And they don't get it, so they keep eating, which is really sad. Yeah. And I'm surprised that there's something that hasn't been created or to fix that. Yeah. It's really sad, but we always use food as medication.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay, dope. So I want to know, like, do you do a lot of cardio yourself, or how do you gauge your cardio?
I do cardio every single day, 365 days a year, unless something happens, I can't do it. But every day I get up in the morning, first thing I do is hop on the bike, get on the treadmill, go for a walk. Okay. For one, it makes you, it'll give you the same boost, believe it or not.
As food?
As food. That blood gets flowing when there's no food in your body. Yeah. Right? So your body now has to work on its own to give you that, like, people say the runner's high. Yeah, yeah. Right? That's real. Yeah. Because now your hormones change, your brain chemicals change, and you find a nice place where you actually feel really good. Right? So every day I get up, I do 30, 35 minutes of bike or treadmill. And when I get off that thing, I feel so good. Yeah.
Like you're accomplished.
Yeah. I feel like, I feel awake. I feel, I'm ready to take on whatever I'm doing. Right? I just feel not more aggressive, but I feel like I'm ready to take on the day.
Yeah. And that's how you start your day?
Yeah. Every day. Okay. Every single day. Get up, go downstairs, get on it. When the first 10 minutes is like, oh my God. But you feel yourself snap out of it. Yeah. You feel so much, and by the time you get 20 minutes, you're like, wow, I feel pretty damn good. Yeah. And you get to like 30, okay, I'm done. And I go and I actually feel, I lose my appetite, because I first wake up and starving. Like I lose the appetite, and then it's like, okay, I can wait a little while longer to eat. Yeah. I don't need to eat yet. I'm good. Yeah. And then it's such a, I suggest everyone
cardio
do go for a walk. Not necessarily like put it as like a thing you have to do like cardio. You can just go for a walk. Yeah. Get up, if you live anywhere, just go for a walk in your city. Yeah. By the lake, 30, 35 minutes. Yeah. And you'll be surprised how it'll physically change your body over time. Yeah. And your mind, because you're sitting with your thoughts, and it's almost like my morning meditation. Because when I'm on the bike, pedaling away,
so let everything go.
Yeah, my brain goes. I'm thinking about what I got to do today. I think what I did yesterday. Think about the problems I have. Yeah. Kind of like, okay, how can I fix this? What's going on here? Oh, this client did that. Yeah. How can I do that? How can I fix this? And you're able to freely think with a fresh mind, because you just woke up. Yeah. You're rested. So your thoughts are,
and now you're getting your mind going.
Yeah, yeah. And then I take on the dance where people say, you're always positive. Well, yeah, I come to the gym. I just worked out. I feel fantastic. Amazing. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I took care of myself before I got there. So now I can spend all my time helping my clients because I'm coming there with a fresh mind.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
Great emotional state. Mm-hmm. And just ready to take on the day. So I would suggest guys do cardio in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, dope. Because I think that's super important. Like, for example, like I wake up every day at 5 a.m. right, and the first hour I spend to myself. Yeah. So it'll be like either the first 20 minutes will be push-ups or sit-ups or whatever. It's just a little slight workout. Yeah. And then I'll meditate for 20 more minutes, and then I'll read for the last 20 minutes. And I feel like a lot of people are skipping that hour or so to themselves, and they're just starting the day. And that's how those emotional problems come.
Yeah.
That's how
the world sets in.
The world sets in. And I feel like if people spent more time to themselves, start their day, they'd feel so much better.
Yeah, when the world gets to you, you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you gotta have that morning. Like I have everyone conditioned in my life. Okay, don't message me between this time because I'm gonna ghost you. I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah.
Let me deal with me first. Mm-hmm. Let me think about what I gotta do. Let me take care of myself, and then I'll service you because I'll be a way better person to you once I feel like I'm taking care of myself.
True, exactly.
And I think every human needs to do that. Like we're all selfless to a certain point. At a certain point, we have to be, we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
Like I travel, I take a vacation every 60 days for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
I have to take care of myself. Mm-hmm. It's non-negotiable. I don't care what's going on. I just need a break.
Yeah.
And I come back, I'm rejuvenated. Like I feel fantastic. Like, cause you get to a point where you're kind of negative. You're like, oh, the world, this, my job.
And there's so much going on.
I'm tired. So I have that break.
Yeah.
That's how positivity sets in. You kind of cater you create the life you want to have, regardless of how wealthy you are, because you can still create it within your own financial lane.
Yes, yes.
Even if it's just, okay, I'm going to go for a drive north and just sit in the woods for whatever.
Yeah.
Just have the time. Take the time for yourself. We never want to take the time. We always find like we're so stuck on financial shit. We're so stuck on status. We're so stuck on right now. Like if I was to judge myself, I'm so financially rich emotionally.
Jeez, bars.
Right?
Yeah, that means a lot.
Like I don't fight with people. Mm-hmm. I don't argue with people. Mm-hmm. I give myself that space to let people speak their piece and let them yell, let them react.
Let them project.
Because I know they're not where I am. Mm-hmm. But don't, snap back at them when they say something that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because I have the peace inside where I'm like, okay, this is where they are emotionally. This is where they are.
Yeah.
Who am I to attack them when they're already feeling attacked by the world?
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm in a good place. So why am I going to make them feel worse? Or even if I know they're wrong, I let them feel like they're right for a little while and get it out until they get their last word. Yeah. And just look at them and don't say a word.
Yeah.
They solve their own problems.
Yeah.
They realize they overreacted. Mm-hmm. They realize everything is just let people just
figure it out themselves.
Do themselves. Like just like don't react. Like reaction never solved any problem.
I agree.
It never has.
Especially when someone's already high emotion. They can't even hear you.
Yeah. Why react?
Yeah.
The ego makes you react.
Exactly.
Right. It really makes you, if you say something that hurts me, I'm not going to let you hurt me because I got to allow myself to hurt me. Your words got to hurt me, so I got to let your words hurt me. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not in the space for that, your words can't hurt me. 100%. They really can't. Like, so you're just angry. You're calling names, whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool. You do you and I'll do me, but I'm going to make sure you see my point of view.
Yeah.
And usually it's silence.
Yeah.
Or just saying, I understand where you are. I'm sorry if I upset you. Mm-hmm. And letting them
figure it out. Because
that's how I figured it out.
Yeah.
Is losing my shit.
Yeah.
And then waking up going, I didn't really need to do that.
There's a better way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think that comes with age too, right? Like,
true.
You get older, you start realizing the fighting fist isn't necessarily going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
The calm mind will get you everywhere you want to go. The harshest conversation, if you stay calm and listen before you speak, that's going to solve every problem.
Okay.
It really will.
Dope. So you've been doing this pretty much all your life after volleyball, right?
Yeah.
And so my question is, like, what keeps you going?
Totally inspired to help people. Like, I want people to live their best version of themselves, because I live my best version and I see how good it feels. So why not share it? It's not the most, lucrative career, but again, like I said, I feel so wealthy helping people, right? And that right there, like the one client sending me a message saying, wow, our conversation today, I have so much more clarity around the diet you laid out for me. I'm ready to go. And watching them change, watching their body change, watching their mind change, watching them become more positive. Because again, when you're overweight and out of shape, you're not that happy. Yeah. You're really not. Yeah. You can pretend you are with stuff, but really deep down inside, you're not that happy. Like this whole movement we have of like, it's okay to be overweight.
I hate that.
It drives me nuts, man.
Because you're promoting that
laziness.
It's okay. You're promoting laziness, and you're promoting for people to stay like that. I hate that movement.
And we're not meant to be like that.
Exactly.
Right? Like, we try to make acceptance to laziness, in that feel what it feels like to feel healthy for one day versus feeling unhealthy. The person that's feeling unhealthy, if they could feel that what it feels like, they would never do it,
and they would never promote that.
Right? They would. It's actually sad with this whole movements we're having and like acceptance to, they call it body shaming. Yeah. But if you're fat, you're fucking fat. Yeah. And I hate saying that because again, everyone's so sensitive. Yeah. If you're fat, you're fucking fat. Yeah. Deal with it. Yeah. Like it's your choice. Yeah. I'm not judging you for it. Yeah. But don't say you're, happy. You're happy. You're healthy. Yeah. No, you actually have probably 10 things that could possibly kill you in the next 5 years. They're just internal. Yeah. You can't see it. Yeah. But it's coming. Like with this whole COVID stuff we had. Oh, we're trying to do this. We're going to prevent that. But we don't prevent people getting fat and dying. Exactly. And weighing on the system. Exactly. If our numbers keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, people are getting fatter, it's going to weigh on the system as well. Yeah. It really will. Yeah. And it's actually more complex, more, like that's like you need what's that thing called? Intubator or whatever?
Incubator, yeah.
To stay alive?
Or ventilator.
Ventilator. Yeah. This could be like diabetic, which means you could go blind. You can go this. You can go like diabetes. Like there's so many things that can like strain the system, but we never talk about it because we got to keep the dollar rolling. Right? People are so fat because they're overworked. The cost of living is outrageous. Crazy. Yeah. So when do you really have time for exercise? I sympathize for the ones that have that long hour day. Like, you have to find the time. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but if you want to live for your kids and have a 50th wedding anniversary, you have to do these things. You can work and work and work and work and work. Yeah, you have a nice life, but your wife will now spend the money on some other guy. Yeah, 100%. Right? Yeah. Or your kids will now be buying new cars because you passed away because you just kept working without saying, I need to take care of myself. Or even just kind of, okay, I'm not working overtime. I'm not doing it. I need to have some time for this body, my health, my family, my emotional health. We just grind. Like we think our bodies are just meant to just fucking grind. Yeah. And we're not. Yeah. We're told this, we're tough. Yeah. No, we're not. Yeah. We're so fragile. Yeah. Humans are so fragile. We don't even realize it. Yeah, we can put the hours in, but those hours, I was reading something like, how many more Thanksgivings do you have? Yeah, I know. Right? Those hours now, okay, so you're going to burn those hours fulfilling something that you'll never quite ever reach, because that's the one thing's proven, that you'll never ever be rich enough, ever.
Yeah, because money's infinity, or the numbers are infinity.
You'll never get there.
Yeah.
You'll never get there. As opposed to laying in the bed going, I wish I'd have worked that hours of overtime. You'd lay there and say, I wish I didn't miss my kid's 12th birthday.
Exactly.
You'll always say, it's so twisted how we have shit. Like, it's so sad where we're going.
Yeah, it's a capitalist society.
Right, where we're going. It's not, we're not trying to make human experience better. We're trying to
make it easier.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem.
Right? Like it's really bizarre. You take a 10,000 foot view.
Bird's eye.
Yeah, like how you choose to live, like how most people are living.
Yeah.
That's why I took myself out of like the way things are. I'll stay in my financial lane. Yes, I can't afford a $5 million house. Yeah. I'm okay with that. I accepted it.
Yeah. But that's knowing yourself.
Right? I accept it. I know my career makes a good living, but it doesn't make that living where I can buy that.
Yeah.
I love what I do every day. So I accept, okay, this is where I'm at. I'm cool with it.
And you're peaceful.
Yeah, and I'm happy, and my family's happy. Like, we're good. So it's like, I don't need to have, I'm not going to chase something that I know in my field is not financially, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to like, okay, I'm going to push. Some people guys I know, and they just go and they fucking go and they go. It's like, I get it. I get it. Would I love to have that stuff? Yeah. But at what cost?
Yeah, what cost? Exactly.
What cost? Like, I'm not going to be working all day, miss kid stuff and anniversaries and just time for myself to get this thing to make people that I don't know impressed with me.
Yeah, exactly. That's how twisted. Yeah, that's how twisted it is.
Fuck that. I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Not into that. No.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, so what would you tell your 20-year-old self now?
Oh, man. You're on the right path.
Interesting.
That's such a deep question. You're on the right path.
Yeah.
Keep believing.
Keep going.
Because you will find what you want. Because I'm actually really happy now.
Yeah.
You're going to go through shit. Keep believing.
Keep believing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you were telling me that you had your daughter at 20.
Yeah.
So that is a crazy life change. I don't have any kids and I'm 33, but I couldn't imagine having a kid at 20. Well, my dad had me at 20 and I couldn't imagine that being 20.
Yeah, that was shocking, but half responsible, right?
Yeah.
I played the victim for a little while.
Yeah.
I went down that road. Then you start realizing, well, I guess I'm 50%
responsible,
right? Like, my own shit. Yeah. So, it was hard.
Yeah.
Like having dreams, knowing that I have this responsibility, missing child support payments, getting mad at my daughter's mom, when really all she was trying to do was raise our daughter. Right? Like, just understanding, like, yeah, it was super hard. And I tried to always go back to how her mom felt. Her mom was like young too. And like she's pregnant, high emotion, hormones are out of the way, and I'm freaking out on her.
Yeah.
She probably had no idea what she was doing.
Yeah.
Right? Just kind of being nuts.
Yeah.
As sometimes women get, guys get. Like she was just being highly emotional, and even like after, like when she's growing up and fighting with her, I wish I would have helped, like did things differently.
Yeah.
I really, really do. But I had my dream. I tried the best financially I could. Mm-hmm. You know, I always made my payments. I did my thing. And I wish I could have saw her more. We have a great relationship now.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent.
Really good relationship now. Like, but she still has her moments of, she's mad at me. She'll
let
throw it at me. Yeah. Like, you know, you chose this over me.
Yeah.
It's so hard to
balance.
Say I didn't choose it.
Yeah.
Like I had like a mission. Mm-hmm. Like I had to fulfill something. Would you want me to be living in Harrow, Windsor, you know, totally unhappy, mm-hmm. pissed off, mm-hmm. resenting you mm-hmm. because I never got to live my dream. Mm-hmm. You know, you had a bit of a hard life, you know, but we all did. Not justifying my actions. My actions were my actions and I'm responsible for them.
Yeah.
But she eventually got a good life, mm-hmm. you know? She just had to go through some stuff. Mm-hmm. And I really wish therapy and stuff like that was more talked about. Then? Because I would have been in it. I would have put her in it.
Yeah.
And it would have been a lot easier transition of life and how things were going. Because we're young, we're just fucking freaking out on each other and just hanging up the phone. And because back then we could actually hang up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now it's like hit the button. It doesn't mean anything. You can actually, when someone hang up,
you hear that
smash. But you could do that, right? So, like I wish therapy was a huge thing, like it is now.
Yeah.
And now it's getting there.
Yeah.
I just wish that we would have took that route of, like I was saying earlier, I wish when I was playing volleyball, we had Instagram or Facebook. I could reach out and do all these things now. So the technology is fantastic for these things. But I really wish that like we would have had family counseling and
mm-hmm. those things are important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's so huge. Like I have counseling every week now. Like, just to stay where I'm at. Yeah. Because life hits.
Yeah.
Life's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You just need to talk where you're not judged.
Yeah.
I want to bear down my friends or, you know, I just want to this was going on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. That's some fucked up shit. I said, but it's what it is. So tell me, what should I do?
Yeah.
Right. So I lost you.
Okay. Okay. Dope. So on the show, we ask everybody the same question. I want to know what's the best advice that you've ever gotten and what's the worst? And you don't have to obviously say names.
The best advice. Always know there's a way.
Okay.
No matter what, there's a way. Mm-hmm. No matter what problem you have, there's a way. You can always, i.e., know someone, figure it out. There's a way.
Yeah.
So you're never stuck.
Yeah.
You're always going to be okay. Mm-hmm. The worst, just get a job.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh my God. That rots me to this day.
Yeah.
Like, when I was pursuing my volleyball career, my friends were like, just get a job, man. Yeah. Like, come on, I'm making $18 an hour.
So? The hell's that?
That's like, that was back in like, you know, late, like 98, 99, 2000. So that was a different amount of money then, but like, and it wasn't until like just this past winter, my buddy said, well, I used to bug you, but you've seen the world, you've done this. I wish I would have did what you did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, so I did make the right
decision.
Kind of like validate. Yeah, that's it. Just get a job. Get a job. Like, nah.
I hate that advice too, because I remember even playing varsity at Sheridan, and coach would always be like, oh, you guys just come here, get your diploma and just go get a job. And that used to just irritate me because I was never meant for that. I felt like my purpose was so much bigger. And like if I have kids or whatever, I would never be that parent to be like, just get a job.
Well, now things are so different. Mm-hmm. A job could be anything.
Exactly.
From your damn phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You play video games in one hand, pick up your phone, there's a sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So to actually go to a job, it's like, is that really like the answer? Yeah. Like I knew that when I was as a young guy, that there's more to life. Mm-hmm. I knew it. Mm-hmm. And I found it, but I was like, oh, that's not right. Mm-hmm. It's just, this can't be it. Like, this can't be the answer to my life. I'm going to do this for the next 50 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. day in, day out, the same thing. Like, again, the same screw in the same hole for 50 years. You go crazy.
Yeah, no.
You go crazy.
That's brain dead.
I know. So, yeah, those are two things for sure. There's always a way. And get a job.
Okay. Okay. One last question. When it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered?
The gentle giant.
Okay.
The guy that cared. Yeah.
Gentle giant.
Yeah.
That's pretty explanatory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Don't judge the book by its cover. People judge me a lot.
Yeah. Well.
People judge me a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, just get to know me. Trust me. I'm like, so easy to talk to. Like, I work out because I like it, not because I'm trying to intimidate.
Exactly.
Like, I don't have any problem with people. I don't want to make you scared of me.
Yeah.
I do it because it's competitive. It's fun. I like it. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to never judge a book by its cover.
Okay. Dope. Just let everybody know where they can reach you on Instagram, socials.
You can reach me on Instagram, Michael Charles Greer, and Facebook, just Michael Greer. Those are the only two I have now.
Okay.
I don't really have the TikTok and all that stuff. Those I only do.
Yeah.
I have it, but I don't really
use it.
Yeah, that's just Michael Charles Greer and Michael Greer.
Okay, dope. Well, I want to thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it, man.
I enjoyed the interview, and I'll probably be seeing you in the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, you will.
So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Definitely. Thank you.
Everything black on black. If I studied that facts on facts.